The thoughts intrusive are just bees buzzing to stay alive, distracted and elusive. They collide within my mind, and I struggle to think with my thoughts in a bind, and I push to the brink of insanity. Though the bees can get overwhelming, the inspiration they mold in their buzzing I find compelling, a reminder of the power I hold. So I embrace the bees within my brain, even when they drive me insane. For in their chaos, I find a refrain of the beauty and complexity of my inner terrain. You will never understand that this is my norm, and I have chosen to embrace the swarm, the swarm, the swarm, the swarm, the swarm, the swarm.
Hello and good morning, my crafty creatures. It is Tuesday, I think. My internal clock is still off because of my overnight wild weekend. But whew, I'm gonna get a page finished today. I'm super thrilled with that. Like I've been working pretty much since I got up on it because I am super close to a page finish. And I was aiming for last night, but because I was so tired, I fell asleep. I woke up enough to get myself to bed, and then I fell back asleep. And yeah, it was a dead to the world zombie level sleep. Like I'm rested, but at the same time, I don't remember a gosh darn thing. Okay. So we're starting off. We have, let's see, I have them all out. We have 6 colors left, and some of them aren't very big colors, but this, let me zoom out a little bit. That's all we have. We have a little bit of space here, and we have these little areas here, and we're really close to being done, which I am super pumped about. Well, done this page, I should say. So I'm gonna kick it off. I heard back another person talk to my references. I'm actually gonna check my screen real fast, see if I haven't missed any calls. Oh my goodness, okay. It has decided to be cold again here in Maine. It is like 50 degrees outside. After we started getting like in the 60s and whatnot, so it's a little chilly. But it is the world that we live in. Now, if I do get this job, full disclosure, the days will not change. I will still be doing stream the same days. Maybe 1 or 2 changes since I'll have every weekend free. I might go back to my Sunday, but it'll be being pushed back to 8 to 10 like it used to be. I'm not setting a stitch goal for today. I'm setting a finish the page goal. because I've already done 100 stitches today. But I really want to finish this page. And I'm also, a lot of the final areas are where my boo-boos show up a little bit more. And I just either add or skip over a spot. Not life or death. Used to be. I used to worry about it a lot, but not so much. So yesterday I wrote out all the page 3 colors for both projects that I'm working on. Sorry, my chair is deciding to roll downhill today. And I was wrong about the big color on the next page, but not by too much. Next page's big color is black, so 310 is the big color on the next page. Followed up shortly by 939, but there's only, like, much like this page, there's three really big colors, and then everything else is just kind of There's that. And the next one down. Okay. Good morning. I slept like a rock. I took a nap after I got done talking to you yesterday, and then I woke up for a couple hours, and then I fell back asleep like a rock. And I didn't even wake up when the dog's kung fu kicked me in the face when husband creature got home this morning. So I think I'm almost back up to normal levels of functioning. I got all my meds, but that overnight back to days is rough. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Oh. Well, I'm glad that they got some Jello and goodies. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got it. Gonna get page finish. I that's the goal today. Is I don't have a stitch count, but I only have like there's 3 stitches way up here that you can't see. But when I'm doing those, that's not a big deal. But I have this corridor right here, this right here, and this little like I think I firmly believe that I can get a page finish in the 2 hours. you have my utmost most respect for being able to do blankets. I love the void. I have 2 beautiful bag projects and a caplet, a capulet that I'm working on that are about half done, but I get so bored with them that I'm like, no, and I call them my projects I work on when I don't have to think, like because I'm almost done. I'm almost done my market bag, but I just can't. Like Mad props, yo. I think I'm gonna disassemble the Capulet and that shawl that I said I was going to make. Gonna make that you posted in Discord. I think I'm gonna take the color that I'm using for the Capulet, undo it, and use that for the shawl instead. Mm-hmm. I get that. I've been in a more of a spring cleaning. I wish it would stop raining so I could get outside and spring clean mood these past few weeks. I'm almost done this section. Yeah, I have, I have 5 shades of blue and 1 shade of white left on the page, and then 310 if we make it to the 3rd page today, because I have it all ready to go. I legitimately did prep work. And so I have it all ready to go. But 310 is the opening color for the next page.
Like a vocal part for just like a hard techno song. I'm sure you could probably hear it if you listen to this.
I would really like to hear back from those guys today or tomorrow, one way or the other. One way or the other. I'm trying not to be optimistic too much, but I'm at the point of I would just like an answer. And I know it's only Tuesday, but I agree.
That's the sample right there, baby.
Mhm.
Isolation is what you have preferred. Hate and defamation, and we have gone unheard. Act like our existence is something quite absurd. We shall go the distance, we will not go unheard. Hold us down and torture, you barely said a word. But now the time has come,
Yes.
we will not go unheard.
Yeah. This area that I'm working on is just all over the place. Like I foobarred the alignment on this year a lot. But luckily, all the shades of blue are really close. So it doesn't mess it up too much. Yeah, well, that color- Mhm.
Kind in isolation is what you have preferred. Hate and defamation.
This is Divine Instinct by Raven Phelan. Let me pop it up. It's funny enough. This is the one that I like showing off. Maybe. Where did we go? That's where we're at. That's what we're working on. I've only gotten to page 3, so the upper right corner, I'm at the very top of the ear right now. Today we're probably gonna finish page 2, move on to page 3, which is the bridge between the ears. It is a heaven and earth design. I'm working on 18 count because 22 count hurts my soul. They're beautiful. Like, if you're new to cross stitch and you get intimidated, don't. Heaven and earth designs are absolutely fucking huge, and they take a long time. I'm not gonna like split hairs. They take a long time, and I've been doing cross stitch for almost 30 years. Yeah, it'll be 30 years in December, and they take a long time, but they are worth it, and they are just one stitch at a time, just like any other cross stitch. I have lots of kits that I love to do. These ones are nice and generally very consistent. Like I do nice block color that if you're stitching and watching, or you're the kind of person who likes to like craft along with other people and kind of just chit chat, that's kind of what I do. Sometimes I just talk to myself. That's always fun. Mm-hmm. I try to support local artists. I try yeah. Like, can you see my hand? Sometimes my cameras freeze. But yeah, this is just kind of a safe space to hang out, craft, bitch. We can't solve. We might not be able to solve any of your problems, but sometimes just complaining about them helps. It's funny. Generally, my dragon tells me that someone new has said something, and he didn't today. No cookies for him. Oh, so I was listening to one of my podcasts. It's called the Find Out podcast, um, and it's from the tail end of Fuck Around and Find Out, and it's guys trying to bring guys into seeing that feelings are okay and whatnot. And today they do a lot of complaining too, which I appreciate. Um, like okay, back up to the top. Okay, back up to this area. I don't have a huge, huge area of wide open, unfilled space, but this is one of them, and that's gonna go away. Woohoo! Or as AI likes to say, crotch eating. Do-do-do. Seriously? Okay. Oh, Twitch hates me. And it's just like a little hiccup, and it's just so inconvenient. Getting back into a little bit of where it makes sense, or I didn't mess up. Looking in the wrong area. Like, wait, this doesn't make sense. That's because it was in the wrong spot. Mhm. Doobie-doo, doobie-doo. Oh, Panda was so nice. Apparently, they've gotten some upgrades to the Pando app that I need to go look at. Okay, now next line. After I get this, next one down. We got one here. Skip 1 and 1. This actually might be pretty convenient that I'm running on the low end of the thread as I'm getting done the big chunk apart of the ear. Okay, there's that. Cause yeah, now we're starting to go down the ridge here. Okay. I mean, this is the kind of area where it doesn't really matter if it's all in place. Let it try. Oh my. Because celestial wolves don't really have a standard that they look like. I am pleased to know that I am relatively in the right spot, though. Mm-hmm. Get these two little X's done. And then I'm in the area where I'm supposed to be in. Yay! Okay, now I need to hope that I have enough space for my half that I need to put in so I know where I'm going. Okay, lined up with the bottom, lined up with the bottom. One out, one out. Okay, there we are. Get that row done. It only gets less and less. The numbers are decreasing for the page finish. Woo! I have one more color that I noted as a significant color. Sounds so bad to say it like that. A color that takes up a lot of space. And then all the other ones are like little colors. I think with at least the top row of this one, I'm gonna have to redefine stream worthy and ones that I should do off. I'm thinking anything less than like 10 stitches on a page will be off camera, because last night I did one that I did 5 colors. Each one of those colors had 3 stitches. And they have their purpose, don't get me wrong. Like they have that little glint of color once everything's all said and done. But it takes so long to swap out the color, move the needle around. Yeah, it's time inefficient. We are moving down this way a little bit more. So we have this, and then we go up right there. And now I just have little bunches of one shot all the way down. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And diagonals 1, 2. Three diagonals. Because this is another area that I got smart. I gotta get smart back. AKA I didn't count correctly and it bit me in the ass. Okay, we got all of that. Now we'll go down over here. That spot filled in. Yay! That's right now. So we got those two there. Those two there. And this is where I want. Pew-pew-pew. Okay, that. And then backwards front. Pew-pew-pew. Okay. We are moving in to the last span of this color blue. Okay, so that's where I'm looking. Oh joy, I think I hear the street cleaner coming down the street. And it's probably going to go the wrong way again, which is always a joy. So that's where we start. So I live on a one-way street. And I still look both ways when crossing my one-way street. That is how much faith I have in the people driving vehicles. But every year, now this wasn't this wasn't how it was when I first bought my house. When I first bought my house back in the before days of 2006, the street sweeper would come down. It would go down the proper way, and then it would come down the incorrect way, because the incorrect way actually has the side where most of the sand gathers. Because we all shovel this, because all of the parking on the road is across from the house. Like, I gotta cross the street to get to my car, kind of thing. Which I gotta get a tractor over here so I can dig out a driveway up the side of my house, so that can cease. But the street sweeper no longer does that. They just go down one way of the street, and I end up having to shovel the other half. I just shovel it into my driveway because I live on a hill, so it all washes down. But it's just so frustrating. I'm like, seriously? But if it would stop raining, I would be able to do that. But it hasn't, so it can't. Go back to... Mm-hmm. 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 Hope I can at least get this little narrow area all done. There's a little bit more down here, but if I can get the little one-offs. Because I am almost done this color on this page. This is the last little area. Mhm. I don't think I messed up too bad in this area for counting. Now, folks, do you think I can? Do you think I have enough? personally, I have my doubts because thread chicken is a fickle game. Yep. I have enough for the thread, but not enough for the reach. So I'm gonna end it there, and I'll just get the last X in the little area when I'm at the bottom here. Ooh, I can feel it. Another color finish. Now let's see. Do I have $50 million question? Is this? Do I have the string, or do I have to pull another one? Because I thought I did, but at the same time, I have been wrong before. I hate having to pull a length of thread for like one usage of it. But I mean, there's another 2,000 stitches in this project, so I will use it. I just no, I did not do that. I will not highlight that. Make that a diagonal. One, two here. And we can get over to the one that I missed because I wasn't paying attention. I can't wait till page 3 because then I can shift over a little bit. Well, everything's gonna have to shift over today. Today it'll be a little bit weird, but tomorrow, nope. But when Thursday, because tomorrow I have off. I don't stream tomorrow, but Thursday when I whip out Captain Penis. Lay down, guys. There's something that got knocked over. Guys, lay down. It's the 11 o'clock kerfluffle. No, lay down. You can almost set your clock to these dogs. I have my after stream. I have my 2 dolls, 5 pencils pony that I'm gonna do her video of. Okay, that's 4. Oh, that's why. Okay, I whoopsied. I whoopsie doodled, and I'm not so far along that I can't fix it. I'm gonna shut my door here in a second. My brain wandered off. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oops. funny enough, we're gonna be able to reach out and touch someone. This one. This one. Okay, we in a few seconds here we'll be done. 8:25 on this page. Okay. Woo! Color finish. 2 color fishes. 2 color finishes on this page. Woohoo! We are moving on to the next color that has a good amount of fill going on. It is 3765. It is another shade of blue. Don't get too excited. There's only one color today that is not blue. And that's one of the probably the last color that we'll be doing today. 8:25. I can scritch that out. Okay, there's that. 3765. That's 3760. Oh, no, that's 3865. 3765 is this beauteous color right here. That's just hilarious. It's pretty much the color like all of this area right here. That's all that this color is. So I'm gonna work the outer edges and get that all taken care of. And then I'm gonna tackle. I like working from the outside in. Oh, I've just been talking to myself. You know how I roll. I like to cross stitch. Let me share the love of cross stitch with you. I don't think I actually. No, I don't actually have to like officially adult outside of work today. I have a couple of things that I want to get done, but it won't be the end of the world if I don't. But I've been telling Husband Creature I'd spiff up his resume, and I need to do that. Like when I log off stream today, that's the first thing I'm gonna do, because I've been telling him for days I'm gonna do it. So. These two are fine. Just starting off up here. Well, those two aren't fine, but I don't need to worry about them. Okay, so think I'm gonna tackle the peak of the ear first, because it's just all over the place. Oh my goodness. Hate it when this happens. Luckily, I have a tool for this. No! Okay, didn't run away too far. I love my whip tool. When things come back to haunt me, like that right there. Ow! Downfall of the whip tool. Okay, there we go. That's the area. Just kind of jumping around, like there's no, because this area does have a lot of whoopsie doodles. That's the word we're going with, is whoopsie doodles. That's my butt's sticking to the chair. Like all of the worst parts of all of the season. It's chilly, it's raining, but it's also warm enough that I'm still sticking to stuff. Need to readjust the void. Because the void's entire purpose is to keep mine Royal Hiney from sticking to things. And to keep my chair at a reasonable temperature for both hot and cold. But right now, oh, what the? Started talking about my butt. Got distracted. No, the void is fine. I moved it around so it's not situated properly. Oh, no, the void is fine. It's just currently malaligned. Mhm. Mhm. There's that. No, that is. I don't need anything there. Mhm. Nope, not that. Just trying to find where I am, honestly. Let's see. Mhm. I'm closing in on the end of this color in this area, but it's just been super wonky weird. Because once this color is done, I'm gonna go down this end. Or once this section is spring, I don't know what I'm going for. Once I'm done with whatever I'm doing, there. And then this and this needs to be filled in. Okay, I got 5 stitches left in this area that I want to get before I pick a direction. After this color's all done, we go into what I categorize as the alone colors. Because they don't take up a whole lot of space, but I still got to do them. here. Yay, extra bonus spot that I got. Ooh. There. Okay. Okay, time to go down the left side of the ear. Fill in the gaps. Now, I am looking at the time, and I'm getting a page finished today. It might not be on air, but I'm getting a page finished today. But unfortunately, I have responsibilities. Well, good luck. Okay, so we're here. Are we here? We are here. Yay! See, I don't set out to get into trouble. Trouble finds me, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's my story. That's my story now. No, I ain't got witnesses and I can't prove it, but that's my story and I'm sticking to it. And you're welcome. That's not what I wanted. Well, it's a nice shortcut to know about. Oh. Currently, all of these open dots, I think the rest of the dots all the way down. All the way down to here. All the open space is just filled in with this color. So could be easy and relatively smooth going. Partially why I picked this direction, because I know down the ridge of the top I have to pay attention a little bit more still, because there's 4 other colors. Yep, we're down to 4 other colors. Now I know the remaining 4 colors do have more than 10 stitches, but probably not by much. Well, I appreciate you not being a horrible person, because I too try not to be a horrible person. Because first of all, let's be real, being a horrible person is far too easy. I like to challenge myself. Being kind is much, in this day and age, and with how my brain functions, being kind in any situation is much harder. Stream did crash a couple of times. I need to look into why Twitch specifically, because I've looked at the error logs. It is Twitch specifically crashing within OBS, and I just haven't put on my programmer boots long enough to fix it. And I know how, and well, I can find out how, and I have the skills to enact the fix. But the first step was finding out the fuck was wrong. But kitty litter box cleaning is very important, so. Okay, so going down a little bit more. Filling in the blank spots. And I think I generally don't, like, out in the wild, like, this is different. This is my platform. I am a firm believer that if you come into my space and you don't like what I'm saying, you are more than welcome to leave. And even if it's just you don't agree with the topic I'm talking about, you'll come back later. I'm always open for that kind of thing. I understand everybody's not going to click together 100% of the time. But out in the wild, I am very much a quiet, I don't generally speak up or say anything unless I am for sure 100% got my facts and ducks all in a row. And I try that here too. Like, I try not to be too controversial without having a general idea of what's falling out of my mouth. But out in the wild, I am very, very gentle. I'm very quiet. I'm very respectful. There are a couple areas where I'm just not, but those are humanity issues and not opinion issues. And I try very hard to be gentle. I don't like to hurt people's feelings. I know everybody is walking a path that I'm not seeing, and I try to see people's paths. But again, on things of opinion, like pineapple on pizza level things. There are some things where I'm like, no, you can't do this at this point. Hop over here and fill in all this area. Because legitimately, I think the only not this color blue is those two spots. And I am correct. Okay. I love it when this happens. Don't have to think too hard because as long as I avoid the area that I know, don't have to do anything. I don't have to count. I'll just mark it off. Because I foobarred this area so much, I'm so grateful that it's just fill in the color. Got my fingers cut. Again. Let's thread chicken to the extreme because I really don't want to start nothing close by and I don't want to start another piece of string. Thread chicken! Yeah, I don't. I am a huge fan of. I'm not living it. I don't have to deal with its consequences. And again, these are on opinion type things. I have so many opinions on humanity things that I don't want to get myself riled up because I just got my sugar back to normal. And if I get riled up, it spikes and life is just hell on wheels. But I am very strongly opinionated on humanities. Oh my goodness. No, my body's still not fully recovered from the overnights and whatnot. Like, we're still delegating resources to what's going to work and what's not. And the meat suit is like kind of working. The brain is working, and like I got my hands and my fingers and whatnot for the most part, but the knees and legs are protesting that they want to work, and my body's going, I don't know as if we have the resources for that right now. Okay, we just got no, we just ended a color that we were. I was like, yeah, we're all done. We're not all done. Okay, so I can maybe take back that the brain is working because it's not. Okay, there. But I need to highlight and I need to mark off all the color that I just did. I'm gonna shut the door here in a second. The dogs are breaking the sound barrier with their whining. And they know I can hear them. It's okay, Spoopy. I did this weekend. I had Friday off, and then Saturday and Sunday I did overnight, so I got done Monday morning, and I had Monday off, and I could not. I just kept stopping. Like I was sitting down most of the day because I would be doing something, and then I would wake up like 20 minutes later. So it was a rough day yesterday. And last night I slept. I didn't even wake up. I'm pretty sure the dogs kicked me in the face this morning and I did not wake up. So it was a full system stop. The meds are mostly kicking in, which I'm grateful for. I don't have the underlying just exhaustion. But I am still kind of tired. We're gonna tackle in this small area here before we go on to the upper out. I have not done too much work in my new streaming area because I need to go out and buy more materials. I only get paid every other week, so. My dogs are crazy. 120,000% crazy. So. Let's. Mm-hmm. Okie doke. There we go. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is just fill in the blank too. Yay! Sorry guys, I love just reaching a point in a pattern where I can just go, okay, all of this from here down is if you see an empty spot, this is where this color goes. And even though I know there's going to be a mess, I'm intentionally ignoring the dogs today because I need to unpavlov them. Or adjust their Pavloved training. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm also hoping I have enough string for this small area too. Oh my goodness. Of course my cross stitch fell down. You guys haven't been able to. Yep. Yeah. Oh, fire trucks are going off. Yeah, okay. Well, we're just gonna have to adjust the camera because one of my washers has fallen loose. That's another thing I'm looking forward to with my new stream space is I will be able to redo my big frame set properly. I plan on keeping at least the desk that I'm working on, the top, I plan on utilizing. But I need to redo the arms because it likes to slip and slide. Mm-hmm. Red chicken for the win. Yay. Oh my goodness, there. Okay, I think this is the last little area that I'm working on. It is. Oh, nice. And again, I don't think I'm gonna get done before stream ends. But tomorrow, well, no, you guys won't see Divine till next week unless I post pictures in Discord, which obviously I'm going to. But yeah, Divine is going away for the rest of the week because Thursday and Friday is Captain Penis, where I don't think I'm gonna get a page finish on him. But I did hit my goal of getting to 3%. Okay, so do I need to... Oh, top's all set. So, I have to worry. I do a little bit. Okay. Yay, allergies. I'll start to pay attention when I get to the bottom of the boat. Yes, Captain PP. or his official title, Call Dance Dionysus. Oh my goodness. Well, the phlegm has decided to sit in the bottom of my chest. That's always fun. Mm-hmm. Remember, tomorrow's Work in Progress Wednesday. I want to see what you're working on. And yeah, I'm kind of glad that it's towards the end of the stream because me and Divine are gonna have some words while I finish the page. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, so today we got 300 and 40 stitches done. Went from, let me take a look, see. Went from 5.27% to 5.37%, so 0.1% today. Woo. 1 second. And now husband creature is awake because Pixie decided to bark outside the door. Bitch. Okay, so everybody, drink your water, take your meds, be kind to yourself without harming others, be kind to others without harming yourself. I am going to go yell at my dogs because they were harming others, and I will be back on Thursday at 9 a.m. for a long session.